Start this reading and try to do it as fast as I can, just to keep it within the 10 to 12 minute time frame I'm shooting for this year. But at the center of this reading, we have our heart card, which says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So whatever situation you're thinking about at this time, let this be the guiding, anchoring message. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. And we have the Medicine Mother, we have the Peacekeeper, and we have the Oracle, which with the card I just pulled is giving, it's giving a specific message. So with the Medicine Mother, Spirit's reminding you of always really honoring your intuition, honoring your inner knowing, honoring the intuitive messages that continue to come in. Don't deny yourself. Don't deny yourself your inner knowing. I'm hearing that super strong and super clearly. This is specifically pertaining to some sort of conflict that folks in the collective might be going through. Definitely the second card here is on peacekeeping. So letting go the need to be right? Honoring your knowing, honoring what was done, what's been done, what has been said, but also letting go of the need to be right. I'm hearing right now, themes in which your ego wants to be the person saying, I told you so. Themes of your ego, of how you would necessarily want to respond and end things. So, let go of the need to be right. Honor your knowing, honor what was. It's not saying fold or take a blame for something, but it's really just get past, right? With the Peacekeeper card is getting past a situation. And use for those who are watching, you could see her holding something, right? And sometimes our need to be right is what has us holding on to grudges, holding on to old chapters, old circumstances, right? And so with the Medicine Mother, honor your knowing of the situation, what happened, but also let go of the need to be right. That sounded like a very specific message for someone. And so we also have the Oracle, which is wait for important information. So again, I think I ended up pulling for someone specific in the collective. This definitely seems like a relationship and or really close connection, right? Spirit says wait for the important information. So whatever folks are going through, whatever the eclipse brought out, definitely challenging y'all to honor your knowing, let go of the need to be right, wait for important information. We have a lot of the same stuff going on here in the tarot, which is really interesting. Someone's gonna, folks are having to walk away. Seven of Swords is definitely someone walking away, leaving the Two Swords behind, leaving what needs to be left in the past, right? Which is going back to the Peacekeeper. Sometimes we're carrying our own baggage. Sometimes we're carrying it because we want to keep carrying it, right? And with the Seven of Swords, it's letting go of the weight of the baggage that you may still be carrying, right? That you need to let go of in this situation. You also have the Strength card, which is the growing within your current situation, right? How can you find the inner, how can you practice discipline with your emotions, mastering your emotions, mastering not escalating things, right? A lot of times people confuse. We think that turning up and fighting, we officially ended Aries season, but we're also in Taurus season, which is just, a really stubborn sign of always wanting to be right, pushing, holding on to grudges, holding on to memory. Aries and Taurus have a lot of similar traits when it comes to their signs. And so, right, the Strength card reminds us where, to identify the growth, identify the learning, right? And to really master, it's almost like that self-mastery within being able to control your emotions, control your thoughts, right? Control and be in control of the situations. Especially when it's things like relationships and friendships and things that you have to walk away from. So yeah, right now, we don't have, I don't, right now I pulled a whole bunch of things, y'all. But we have the 10 of Pentacles upside down, and I don't usually read upside down, but just in relationship to what's going on here in the center, it's definitely something that has to do with the family. It has to do with relationships. It has to do with, I'm also hearing just community, right? It could be things for those of you who are involved in like social justice organizations, right? It could be something that you saw as family, something as, romanticized is the word that's coming to my head. And it's on the upside down. And so really what that means is this is where the area for many of y'all, the conflict might be. It could be something pertaining to your personal life, your relationships, your family, your intimate relationship, your community, right? And so, for a lot of y'all, it might be having to do a job change. It might be changing your relationships, your friendships. It might be letting go, of old dramas, of old tensions in order to move forward to a new direction. Because right now with the 10 of Pentacles is something there has to be healing of situations. There has to be growth of situation mending, or letting go of past grudges, past behaviors in order to grow. And I'm just hearing to be at peace with in harmony, whether it's your personal relationships, love relationships, family, right? I keep hearing it's time to let it go. So for a lot of y'all, that's where the justice is. That's where the peace is. That is where the tranquility is once you let go of the need to be right, let go of counting, counting times that someone has let you down, counting the times that someone may or may not have. And again, I'm not saying allow abusive behavior. I'm not saying allow, off disrespect. Y'all know, for folks who are receiving the message, y'all know what I'm alluding to. It's when you've had enough time. I'm speaking to situations to where you've had enough time to really reflect, to really honor, to really you've looked at both sides, every angle of the situation. And, you're making that decision of, I'm letting go of past wounds. Maybe I'm never going to get the apology. Maybe I'm never going to get that text, that message, right? Or maybe I was done dirty, but you know what? It's time for me to just let it go, walk away, right? In order to give yourself that justice. Because again, we don't wait on people. You don't wait, right? It'd be great for people to own, right? The I was gonna say the F-ups, but yeah, the F-ups they've been about. But sometimes, people aren't on your level. You have to really honor your knowing and see people for who they are, and not have, these other outside expectations of what you probably they probably can't even give in the first place, right? All right, these are really specific messages. I thought I was gonna be jumping on, doing a general, yeah, I don't know. If this resonates to someone in the Rancho Collective, definitely let me know. All right, so here's a bunch of stuff. Here's a bunch of messages, side messages that are basically reaffirming what we just channeled. Yeah, you know, we have the time to release negativity. Same thing, different message, right? Got the time for healing, right? This is a time, again, with the Strength card, with the time for healing. It's a time where you were pressed, you know, you were pushed, you were tested, right? So that it can surface the areas where we still have to work, where we still have our shadows, where adjustments are still needed, right? We have the Oracle card and the other message saying the answers you need are coming. So again, for some of y'all, I keep saying this in my organizing work. Respond, don't react. Same thing with this is wait for the answers, wait for the dust to settle before saying anything, before reacting, before acting out on emotion. Yeah, because emotions are running high, right? For some of y'all, you know, the message is have faith in your dreams and that reminder that you are very close to achieving your goal, right? We have the love and believe. So again, you can do anything. You can do anything as long as you have that, hold that dream. You have that love and that belief in yourself to do so. We have, I don't want to end with these two. I definitely know that this is with this message, with that personal message. You got the Veiled and Discernment card. So folks, I've been telling folks, it's not just for the specific relationship or situation read I just did right there, but it's just in general for folks. Right now, it is a very, very confusing time. It's a time where there are so many illusions and false realities, and y'all really need to discern what is real, what is not. For folks who know me on the political level, you know, there's a lot of illusions going on to what folks are doing, to where, you know, is justice really being met. There are a lot of illusions as far as, you know, there's a lot of coercion happening. There's a lot of veiling happening, both spiritually, both political right now. And folks really got to come back to honoring their inner knowing, honoring your inner knowing, knowing what discerns, what feels real to you, knowing what feels true to you, right? And not being a sheep, not going with the masses, right? Not giving in to fear-based programming, not giving in to reacting all the time. And so, yeah, Spirit's definitely reminding folks, right? See beyond the illusion, see beyond the veil by practicing discernment, but also believe, right? Having that optimism of having faith in your dreams, having faith in the work that you're doing, and knowing that it is making a difference, right? For folks with that specific relationship, situation, community, issue, right? Just honor your knowing, and know when to walk away, right?